Hey kids, welcome back to part 2 of our live build of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. The first part we focused on mostly just the minifigures. I felt I was spending a little bit too much time on those and I wanted to break this video up into 2 so I didn't lose everyone. So this is actually building the Ecto-1. Make sure to check out the other video. If you've already seen it, then you're awesome. Appreciate that. Make sure to share it with your friends, get them to watch it. But now I'm gonna do my best to speed through this and highlight the new or interesting pieces as we get there. Mostly because I think this is just gonna be a brick stacking exercise. There's not gonna be too much as far as crazy new techniques or anything. So of course I will show you the new stuff as we get there. I don't know if you saw that, I put a piece on wrong. Caught it before I got too far and used a brick separator. So this set did not come with a brick separator, but I have so many of them that I have a few at all times, almost always laying around. And believe it or not, I love the brick separator. They're well designed and they do a really good job at separating the bricks. So it saves teeth marks on bricks, and it saves your fingers or fingernails from trying to pry some pieces apart. You know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. So here's one of the newer pieces. It's this, what was actually known as the collectible minifigure stand. It's this 3x4 brick with the studs right through the middle. It's typically found in black only. This set was the first time it came out in the light bluish gray. It is in one of the new Star Wars sets that just came out. So before that, this was the only place you could find it, but now you can find it in another set. Flying through this now. Hope you're keeping up at home. There are a few more rare pieces that we'll look at when we get to them. Not too many, but they're interesting. Looks like we're building the interior with some brown finish out. Some brown exposed on the bottom here. Alright, we have... Let me get the pieces that I need first. Oh, I put those on the wrong side. It's supposed to go on the bottom. About to say it wasn't matching up with my picture. There we go. Learn from my mistakes. Look at the instructions carefully. Now it's all lining up. Now it makes sense. One. Here we go. Bam. So there's basically the chassis built up pretty well. Seems a little fragile right now. I feel it kind of bending right here. You can actually see, oh, there it goes. Came apart. Hopefully that'll be strengthened up as we add more pieces to it. We'll have to see. All right. So here's one of the first of some of the newer pieces that I want to show you. Of course, we have the Ecto-1 license plate. This is a printed tile. This is unique to the set. Probably won't ever see this printed again. And then we have these metallic silver cheese slopes. Now the rest of the newer pieces that I'm going to show you are similar to this. This is not a new mold. This is an existing mold, but it's the first time we've ever seen it in metallic silver. And then one other one is, of course, the printed Ghostbusters logo that's on this, what is it, 2x2 by 0.23 bow shape piece. So the Ecto-1 license plate goes right in the middle, and our cheese slopes on both sides. So that little assembly there is packed full of new colors, new prints, everything. And it goes right here on the back. So it's the rear bumper. Okay. Flying along. No need to mess around. We'll show you the highlights and then keep on going. So we're using this maroon stud with the hole in the top. We looked at it pretty extensively in the minifigure build. So if you want to know about that piece, watch that video. And if you've watched that video, you already know about the piece. So I'm just wasting my time telling you about it. Windscreen going on the back. Not that one, this one. There's two windscreens. This back window is one that's it's a 2x6, and this one's a 3x6. It would be a big mistake if you put them on the wrong side. Mostly because it wouldn't fit. find out real quick that you messed it up. Okay. Now some bricks. Kicking it the wrong way here. Actually, they're just being attached to modified plates with studs on the side. That way you can build in all different directions. And then here's some more modified plates with studs on the side. So we're really going to make this vehicle smooth all the way around by covering up all the studs. Alright, front bumper time. This is where we'll probably see some more of the new metallic pieces that I was telling you about earlier. So there's these little 1x1 studs. Those are not, these are metallic, but they're not new. They've actually been in quite a few sets in metallic. But the ones that are new is where are you? Here we go. Let me make sure before I lie to you that they are. Yeah, it's this roof tile with lattice, 1x2 piece. This is new in metallic. I'll put two of them on here. We have another license plate that we talked about earlier, and then a couple of the cheese slopes that we talked about earlier. And then the other metallic one is this 1x1 round brick, or what I like to call a toilet paper roll, in metallic. So that's cool. So I believe that's all of the, oh, there's one more metallic piece. I'll go ahead and show it to you now since we're zoomed in real close. Let me get this last one on there. So there's the front bumper. But the last one that is in metallic, it's this dumbbell. It's dumbbell end. And we're actually going to use that for the wheel hubs. So that's it for the newish pieces. There's nothing else really in this set that's too rare. Well, with the exception of one more piece. And this is modified plate with studs on the side. It actually is the first time that it's ever been molded in red. So if you want it in red, you have to buy this set. Or find it on Bricklink. Probably pay a premium for it too. I'm just saying. Alright, that being said, since we've got all of these pieces talked about, I'm really going to try to fly through this the best I can without making any mistakes. No refunds. I may make a mistake or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. these. Where you at? There you are. And 2 more of these metallic cheese slopes. They are just giving you a ton of them in this set. Now we're using the bigger windscreen for the front. And we've got 4 clips that go on these. Studs with holes on the top. And we're already putting the hood on. Doesn't seem to fit right. Oh, because I didn't have it on right. There we go. Now it fits right. These 2 of these. 2 white cheese slopes. Talking to myself. I'm actually following the part call out pretty closely, because there's so many small pieces. I want to make sure to get the right quantity and type of parts. So that's why it sounds like I'm talking to myself. I'm not really talking to myself. I'm really talking to you guys. Or am I? This is recording. So you're not even there yet. Maybe I am talking to myself. Maybe I'm going insane. Alright. The front is coming together really well. Now we've got one of these things, one of those things, one of those things. You know what I'm talking about, those things. Oops. No refunds. One of these doohickeys, one of that. 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 And that. Alright. Starting to form some shapes here on the exterior. Starting to look like an Ecto-1. I can start to see it now. I can visualize it. Alright, bow shape, cheese slope, two of these. Wait, what? That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Where's my brick separator? I didn't want to have to use it. Guess I'm going to have to. That goes there, that. Alright, Pay attention. Pay attention, put it on right. There we go. Now we're cooking. Get those cheese slopes on first. Alright. 2 regular ones. I need a Ghostbusters printed one. There. Two of these. Good. Alright. Check that out. There's the side. Looking cool, huh? I'm digging it. I like it, I like it. So this is really using a ton of techniques to build on the side. A ton of cool techniques. So we're doing the other side and it looks like it's practically the same thing, just the opposite side. Sometimes it's not, so you still have to be careful and make sure that you pay attention to the instructions. They may throw a little curveball in there every now and then and change it up on you. But as of right now, looks pretty safe. Oh, there's the first curveball. The other side used clips. This one's just using all 3 cheese slopes across. Okay. And here we go with the bottom part. All right, so you definitely see the shape coming together now. It's looking tight. I like that a lot. More metallic cheese slopes. I think they gave enough to fill a whole part bin full of them. Okay. So that's how we're going to hold it together. I was wondering how we were going to hold this together because it still felt pretty unstable to me. So we're going to put all these, what I like to call little slider things on the bottom. It's basically an inverted tile with a curved bottom. We've got 10 of them that are going to hold the chassis together. Wonder why they're waiting to this step to put them on. Probably could have put them on earlier. It's not affecting the build or anything. Alright, so we're going to do our wheels now. 4 of them. They're all the same. And what we're going to do is slide these Technic axles in there and then attach one of these metallic dumbbell pieces on there that we showed you earlier. So that's going to create our wheel hub. This is a modified axle with a stud on the end, so that's how we're able to stick it on there. So these are 4 wheels. And they're held on with an axle joiner right in the middle. Cool. Look at that. That is cool. I'm loving it. Now that the wheels are on, put our little tiles here to cover up the back ones. Alright. Now we're building 2 of something. Now these must be the side windows. There's one. Let's do the next one. Two windows. So those windows clip onto those little clips we put in there earlier. We have this little pneumatic hose. These little hose joiner pieces, which if you ever built a pneumatic Technic set, these things are hard to get in. I'm not kidding. I'm pushing hard and it's barely moving. Dent your fingers. Alright. Close enough. So there's our hose. That clips onto the side. Cool. Now we're going to build the roof. So the roof is its own little sub build here. I'm really going to fly through this one now because it's just tiny little pieces left. And since we're getting down to the last little assortment of them. Oh, you know what? I think it did come with a brick separator. Why do I have 2 sitting up here? Yep, it did. I lied. This set did come with a brick separator. I'm just blind to them. that I get so many of them, I don't even bother noticing that they come with them. I was pulling all my pieces together to make it easier to find, and I was like, why is there another brick separator here? I normally don't have two sitting around, and that's why, because the set came with one. Dang, I'll do 16 of these trans blue cheese slopes. Dang, that's a lot. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pause this. The battery's going dead on my camera. All right, I'm gonna pause this and get a little recharge. We'll be back. Sorry for my lack of talking. I had to take the mic out because I have it plugged in charging, and whenever I have it charging, the mic doesn't work very well. So I'm gonna finish building it real quick, and I'll plug the mic in and do final summary. Probably gonna have to do a third video just to review it all. All right, so that is the completed model. Let me get the mic in real quick. All right, there we go. Now you can hear me better. So there's the completed model. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. It looks great. It's got the windshield wiper details, the antenna, the whole roof thing is just absolutely amazing. You take it apart or take it off, get your minifigures in there. It looks like you can only probably fit 2 of them in there. In there. Yeah. There we go. So something that struck me as odd is I have a lot of extra pieces. I mean, way more than I thought I would have to have. It's almost like I forgot to put pieces on somewhere. It's like I shouldn't have 2 of these tiles. I don't even remember putting any on anywhere. So I'll have to look back and make sure that I got all the pieces put on right. Let's see. Anyway, so we've got our minifigures, which are cool. And then we have the completed Ecto-1. And I give this model a double thumbs up. I mean, it is just absolutely cool. There's probably nothing that I would change about it. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Not gonna worry about it. It's not even noticeable. I know where I'm supposed to put them. Anyway, the minifigures, absolutely awesome. The printed pieces, the amount of detail, the overall styling of the whole vehicle is just top notch. This is really cool. This is something that I'm going to display for a very long time. So thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the other video where we look at our minifigures, and give this a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Check it out on Instagram, String Cheese and Applesauce. And we'll catch you later.